Hey guys, this is Jacques from Akulu Linux and welcome to another video. So we just released a new public ISO today. This is the first one we're doing in almost a month and a half. And yeah, if you haven't yet, go check out the latest ISO. I'm not going to go into too much detail. There are a couple of highlights I just want to show. Other than that, you guys can figure out the rest on your own. I don't want to make this video too long. One of the new things we've put in is a local AI. So previously we just had Electra. If you open up your Electra terminal, you could just talk to Electra online, hello, and whatever, ask it to generate documents, generate code, whatever you needed to do, chat, whatever. She's fairly fast, very quick. We focused a lot on that. She's a large language model, and she's got large context input context, so she's really nice. But we also felt that two things: one, there's no option for people that don't have internet, and two, the people that are not comfortable with putting their data online, that would prefer to keep things local. We had a lot of requests for, when are you going to put in a local model, can we run it locally, da 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 da. And so now we have. That's what's new. That's mostly what's new in the new ISO. So now, if you right click and you choose Chat to Electra, it will now load a local model. You can also access it via the frames at the top. Chat to Electra over there. That will also load a local model. And also, if you click the little robot icon in your panel, which is, I guess, where most people will probably access it, if you click that, it'll open up and give you two options. One is to open up the agent portal, and I'll speak about that in a bit. And the one next to that is to chat to the local model. So if you click the local model, it just opens up in the terminal. And yeah, you can just talk to the local model, which is quite snappy. There we go. 1 second. Look at that. Sometimes 1 second, sometimes 4 seconds, sometimes five, sometimes three. But 1 second is very quick, and you can ask it anything. Uh, write a let's see, write a story about a cow, a goat, a duck, and a pig that go on a wild adventure. 1,000 words. Okay, so I'm asking it to write about a cow, a goat, a duck, and a pig, basically farmyard animals or barnyard animals. There we go, look at that. So within 6 seconds, it gives me the plot, like how it's going to plan out, what it should do. This is a thinking model, by the way, the local model. So you can see its thought process within 6 seconds. And then within about 20 or 30 seconds, you'll get the article. It should come through any second now. There we go. Look at that. 1,000 words. Not sure that's exactly 1,000, but then again, no, it says word count 1,000. So there we go. Wild adventure with my four fierce friends. The world as a patchwork of color and sound, place where nature's wildness thrived. The sky stretched endlessly above the fields of the golden wheat. That's pretty cool. The cow's heart, the goat's mind, the duck's wings, the pig's strength. The wild adventure begins. Legacy of friendship. Blah blah blah. This is actually pretty good. This is a local model, by the way, and this is much smaller than the online model. The online model is a very large language model. This offline model is a much smaller, compressed model, but capable. As you can see, quite capable. If you need to write an article or story, it's quite capable of doing that. You want to write code, it's quite capable of writing code as well. Anyway, it won't do as good a job as Electra, obviously, but if you're just doing your average day to day stuff, and you don't want to be online, or you aren't online, you have no internet connection. In fact, let's turn off the internet here. Let's turn it off completely. There we go. Now the internet's off. Disconnected. You are now offline. So let's run it now here. And we say, write me some code for a calculator. Make it nice looking and colorful. So now I'll say write me some code for calculator. I'm offline now, by the way. I've got no internet connection at all. No, nothing. No connection. And as you can see, it still works. 7 seconds. There you can see the thought process. I should do this. Users asking for that. Layout this. Buttons that display this. Da da da. Outline components. Display buttons. Operations. Da 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 da. Look at that. And this is the offline model, by the way. It's not the online model. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, it's pretty cool. Okay, here's a modern calculator using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Yes, I did not specify a language, so it chose that. How to use, blah, 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 blah. How long did it take in total? 7 seconds to do the thinking, 29 seconds to generate that code. That's pretty quick for offline model. So I'm running on a laptop, a Ryzen 5 CPU, nothing special. It's a laptop, not even a desktop. So if you have any kind of modern CPU, this will run very well on your PC. So let's just re-enable that because I'm probably gonna need that. So the point is, we now have a offline model that's part of the distro. You can access it, right click, chat to Electra. You can access it here from the robot over here. We also have an icon. You'll see an icon that looks just like this on the desktop. It's not on my desktop, but it will be on the ISO. If you double click that, it opens up this as well. You can also access Electra from there. It's also integrated, the local model is also integrated in some of the tools like the AI editor over here. If you talk to the, hello, if you talk to Electra here, she's also the local AI model is also integrated into the chat over here, into your editor, as well as you can right click here, insert text, and ask the AI to generate text for you. So it's integrated most places now. So what will happen is it will use the local model. If the local model becomes unavailable for whatever reason, it will then fall back to the remote model. That's how most stuff was set up. So we do have backups. So if something goes wrong, it does fall back to the original Electra model. For the guys that prefer Electra because they want that extra oomph, like Electra is a much larger model, they can still use it via the Electra terminal interface there. The other thing I want to show is the agent portal. Now, I know some of you might have seen this, not everybody. That's also very new. So if you open up here, the little robot over here, and you click there, agent portal, this will open up this massive agent portal here, Makulu AI agent portal, which is an agentic portal. Wow, this thing is just amazing on so many levels. You have here chat, image, content, and developer. Chat, you just chat to the AI as per normal. It's got some suggestions, attach images, add files, and you've got deep reasoning here. And this portal uses 35 AI models. And if we go here to the little book over here, and we go there to the AI models, look at all these models. It's got 35 AI models built into this portal and 45 AI agents. I mean, look at the agents. um, Sorry, agents here. These are agents: architect, planner, CTO, coder, content planner, blah 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 blah. Look at this: writer, coder, report writer, theme agent, blah blah blah. You just go look here. Look at all these list of agents here. We've got agents for everything. We've also got some nice features. For example, if we load some text here, let's say I load server notes. Look here. We've got canvas mode as well. So the chat has nice layout, canvas stuff if you attach. You can also chat to people in a public chat room straight from the agent portal as well. So that's pretty nice too. So you get like live chat while you're coding something or doing something. Let's unload. It gives you a character count, gives you a line count as well. And you can talk to the AI about what's loaded in the canvas and ask it to edit stuff as well. You can also copy the canvas. So let's remove that. Uh, a image generator. You can generate images easily here. Let's go cat, fat, cute, cute, cyberpunk. So we go cat, fat, cute, cyberpunk, generate. So I'm just giving those 1, 2, 3, 4 keywords. Now everything in this portal uses AI agents. Everything. So even using the smallest amount of keywords will give you the greatest prompt and quality that you can possibly get. See here, look here, it's enhancing style, adding lighting, uh, camera actions, camera details, adding this, adding that. I mean, it's going crazy. And then look at the images that come out here now. A fat cat, look at that. Cyberpunk fat cat. A fat cat cute. Cyberpunk. don't know why that one's sometimes the image. There we go. Sometimes it's delayed. But look at the quality. Look at the lighting. Oh my god, this is so good. This is really good. So even the smallest keywords will give you the nicest images. Really, really nice images. You've got two options. You can send to canvas or image to video. If you click image to video, it will turn this image into a video. It's pretty cool. So that's the image chat. We got under content, we got advanced writer, and we got vibe writer. Advanced writer, yeah, you can choose an article, blog post, whatever, whatever, whatever. Give the AI some details, hit enter, and it will go through a string of agents and write the best content you could possibly find anywhere. Vibe writer, well, we've got a vibe coder and a vibe writer. Vibe writer, you just tell it what you want. Write the article on the effects. Here we go. Let's use that. So we can say write an article. Okay, there we go. Boom. Write an article on the effects of factories have on air pollution, 1,000 words. As you can see, they had started 9 seconds, 10 seconds. You can see here the writer agents getting planned content writing one section. Writing content for factory air pollution and article attempt one. Drafting, verifying content against the constraints. Content verification successful. There's a string of agents. I'm not going to go into all of this because I've made videos on this before and it's very tiring explaining all of this. If you actually go to tutorial, you can watch the video there and you can also read up about it. But there's a bunch of agents here that will literally check and double check and generate content and create stories and narratives and everything. Look at this factory's breath. Look at this. Look at this article it wrote. This is pretty nice. Now I can change the theme of this article. Default dark, modern, tech, fantasy, vintage, manuscript, sci-fi, terminal, fairy, newspaper. Newspaper article, let's do that. I'm going to change the theme to newspaper article. So now it's going to change, it's changing the theme. So it's going to see what newspaper article looks like. There we go. There we go. That looks more pro newspaper article. Now, if you have more than one page that shows here, and you can switch between pages, and you can talk to the AI, and you can ask it to make changes, follow ups, and so forth. You can also share it. If you share it, it creates a shareable code. You can give this code to anybody. If you give this code to somebody else, they can import it into their portal and then continue working on it. That way, multiple people can work on the project at the same time. We have the same thing in developer mode. Developer mode also has sharing options. If you share, you get a code, you give the code to somebody else. They just go into the load from server, put the code, load, and boom, it will be like this and they can continue working, and both of you can work at the same time and sync up, and it makes different versions, just like working on GitHub. Basically same thing. You can also publish a page. If you publish, it publishes the page online, creates a web link. There we go, there's the web link. Copy it. Let's copy that web link. Now if I go here and open up a browser, let's go open up a browser here, and new page. Oops, sorry, I copied the whole thing. There we go, there's the page. There's a web link. Look at that. That's the page we just published now. And then you can use that link for your blogs. Share it with other people. Put on your personal web page or whatever. So we give free web space for people to publish whatever they want, and it creates a makulu.online/, basically. Anyway, so yeah, so you can publish stuff directly inside the portal. Don't have to go online. Just publish it, copy the link, and then you can use the link, share it to whoever you need to show the whatever you've done. So that's pretty cool, right? And you can make changes because everything's in your history. So you can come back to your history. Yeah, my projects. Factory's breath, there it is. I can close this portal. Let's reopen the portal now. Go back there. Reopen the portal. Okay, as you can see, I just opened the portal. It's blank, there's nothing there. Go to load, there, factory's breath, load. Yes, okay, load, and there it is. Now, if I had that code, I could have just used the share code as well, but there we go. It's even got the last place I was with chat. There's the link. And I can make changes. Whatever changes I make, I can just sync changes, and it syncs it with online. The other thing I want to show is the developer mode, which is a coder mode, a builder mode, and a vibe mode, vibe coding. Builder mode, make complex projects, say what you want, choose your language, and then just watch the AI go to work. It also has sharing options, download options, and it has no publishing, just sharing and download. Only the Vibe stuff has publishing options. Builder node, node builder mode. You can make your nodes. You can link up these nodes. There we go. And then you can give instructions to each of these node builders, just like a node builder, normal node builder, right? And then you've got the vibe coding. Vibe coding is very similar to the vibe writing I showed you, except this is for coding. So yeah, you can code something like yeah, you can say, oh man, I'm thinking now. Let's see, landing page for a company that sells milk. So let's make a landing page for a company that sells milk. Now it will go to work. If we show the logs here, you'll see the AI will go to work. Yeah. Just like with VibeWriter, it goes to work with coding, except of course it uses different agents. In total, we've got 45 agents here. Actually, I think it's more about 50 odd. But these agents, they get called on. When you need coding done, a coding agent gets called upon. When you need writing done, a writing agent gets called upon. We've got quality inspectors. We've got code. We've got agents that check code of other agents, and there's like all kinds of agents for image generation, fact checking agents, chatting agents. We've got API agents. We've got file extracting agents. The list is huge. Lots of agents, right? And so there we go. Look at this. So now it's generated this page and it's giving. Oh, so that's a log. No issues found. Okay, so here's generated a page. Look at that. So, oh, there the images come. Look at this, Milky Way Farms. Oh, you can also right click on something here and ask customize, like ask the AI about this element or make a request about this element or make the bold text bold, add this, do that, center element, explain why it's there, whatever. So you can right click on anything, like even right click on the image like you can edit the page. This is where it's different from other vibe coders. Other vibe coders you can just talk to the AI, but here you can actually interact with the elements of the page. And if we made multiple pages, then you could choose swap the page and then do the same with the other pages. So you can interact with the items on the page on the page and then just right click and choose an action for that element. We can also make changes here by just requesting it. We can say, can you make the theme colors more nature based, greenish blue. So now I'm asking it to make the theme colors more nature based, greenish blue, although there is a green there. But let's see what it does. So now it takes my request, analyzing user request, blah blah blah, and it's going to be making changes over there. I don't know what that is. There we go. And let's see what it comes up with. Now, just like with the Vibe Writer, you could share. Okay, we can't now because it's generating. After it's generated, you can share, get a code, send to somebody else, and they can also work on the page the same as you. Or you can publish it. And if you publish it, you can then view this website. In fact, let's go open up here. Let's go here, and we're going to see how there's our page still. We're going to make a new tab over there. Okay, there we go. Greenish blue. I said make it a greenish blue. Oh, so they had made that blue, made that green. Okay, so now we're going to go and we're going to publish this. And it's going to give us a URL. There we go. There's the URL. Copy that. Oh, it's going to copy the whole text. Okay, that's quite easy too. There we go. And there's our page. Look at that. With images. And look, the images. Oh, that image moves. It's got some nice effects. Buttons got nice. Oh, look at that greenish blue. This makes the buttons blue, but when you hover over it, goes green. Oh, those ones. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, this is very nice for some. Oh, look at that. Oh, get in touch. Email us. Blah blah blah. This is a nice template. So quick as well. This took like not. Did it take even a minute? Anyway, so yeah, so very easy. You can interact with everything. You can code stuff, vibe coding, and you can publish. So now that the site's live, if I click there, it will also open up the link automatically. You can publish it in put it online. Sorry, my throat's not well today. Anyway, so that's vibe coding, and yeah, you can make pretty complex stuff. I mean, I just use this as an example, but I could have made a whole website. Vibe coding or coding HTML, by the way. Um, but if you're HTML coder or you want to make a game or something, HTML it can do that as well. There's lots of agents that will do what you want. So you got your coder mode for expert coder, node builder, vibe coding, content. You've got your advanced writer. You've got vibe writer. People might like either or. Advanced writer is pretty cool because you can also write novels, like full on novels, like 30 chapters, 2,000 words, whatever. It does amazing job. You've got lots of options here. But you can also do the same with vibe writing, by the way. You can also tell it, write the novel, 10 chapters, this. You, the nice thing about this one, the vibe writing, is it writes in HTML. So you get to see it online, published, easy to share. Where the advanced writer is offline, it shares it in a PDF output. And yeah, you can also attach images. You can like attach an image, and then you can attach an image and edit images as well. So this is a nice portal, man. It's 35 AI models, 45 AI agents. If you go here to check the API here, it tells you which agents are online, which are offline. But you can also add your own Google API key, or your open AI key, and if you do, then you use your own models. So you can use your own Gemini models or your own uh, ChatGPT models. If you don't like ours, you want more pro stuff, you can in settings you can add your own. It will then not use the local ones. It will use yours, and then if yours fail, it will then fall back to these. Yeah, there's a reset button and a history. Lots of history options. Everything gets stored, so you can come back and old projects that you did. Like, look at this: the 18th of the ninth, 17th of the ninth. I think 14th of the ninth is last year I did. Oh, here's that other one. I did another one with a, what do you call it? And yeah, Kano. Oh, this was a coder. What was this? Let's open that. Yeah, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was an article I did. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Word count. So you can load old projects. Everything gets saved. Everything's saved. So you can load everything. You can share it, export it, import it as well. So lots of options. Nice portal. You can watch a video here. I've made a nice long detailed video, but you've also got a nice guide here that you can run through as well, about how the agent portal works. And this is now in Lindows, by the way. This really cool portal. Coder, writer, image generator, chat. This is now part of here. So when you click this little robot here, you'll get that agent portal, or you can choose the local model, which is if you're offline or you just want to talk to the local model, then easy, just type something, boom, and then within seconds you'll get a reply. So that's it. That's mostly what's new in the new ISO. You'll find a lot of other stuff too. Lots and lots of bug fixes and things as well. We've also made some changes to a lot of the AI scripts and so forth. But I don't want to get into all of that. I just want to highlight the cool new features, and that is that you'll notice we've got the agent portal and we've got the local model, and the local models really integrated to a lot of backend stuff. The voice script as well. I don't have it running at the moment. There it is, Electra Voice. Electro Voice will also now use a lot of the local model too, so also snappy and fast. And then, yeah, that's also included, also linked up with the local model. But if the local model fails, it will fall back to Electra. That's it, guys. That's my video. Go grab the newest ISO. It is available for download from our website. Yeah, I'll update it now on a monthly basis with a lot of cool stuff, because we keep adding AI stuff. We keep finding new ways to improve with the AI. And so you can always expect cool stuff when you use uh, Makulu Linux Lindows or whatever distro we make. But grab the latest Lindows from our website, download page. Boom. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. Lots of AI goodies to play with. And we welcome feedback. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. To the guys, Patreon guys, and the pro users, of course, you guys get all the better models, the higher quality stuff. So the free guys will be locked out of some stuff. And of course, the AI models that they use will be sort of like a little bit lower quality. The pro guys and the Patreon guys will always get the top quality, the best models, longer memory, blah blah blah, all of the cool stuff. Um, yeah. But go check it out. If you like it, upgrade to Pro, get the higher quality stuff. It does help the project, supports the project, and allows us to make cooler stuff. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Working late in the light of our Makulu screen, customizing themes that are oh so clean. A system stable with a heart of open source. Makulu's whispers guide me, no need to force. LibreOffice scribing through no end, no cap. With every app I need, it's a creative sap. Yes, app. In the glow, in the flow, Makulu's Insight Show. AI core, open door, guiding as I go. The comfort of the code so bright in the screen's soft light. Makulu harmony in tech's endless flight. Smooth like the river, Makulu runs deep. Updates that deliver, promises to keep. Boot it up, feel the pulse, Makulu's beat so serene. With every line of code, it's like living the dream. AI's mind like the stars guides us through the night. Makulu's here, and everything just feels so right. In the grip of Makulu we find our pace, sailing through cyberspace with elegance and grace.